Here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to admit. The rich don't just want Bitcoin, they want your Bitcoin. Because when the elite finally realize they can't print more of the hardest money in history, they won't just quietly accumulate, they'll buy everything that's left. And when that day comes, you won't be competing with your friends for fractions, you'll be competing with billionaires, banks, and governments who will stop at nothing to own even a slither. So the real question is, how many sats will you own before they take them all? See, Bitcoin isn't just a new asset. It's the first time in history that the rules of money don't bend for the rich. They can't bribe it, they can't inflate it, and they can't control it. So what will the wealthy do when they realize they can't rig the game? Well, they'll do the only thing that's left. They'll buy as much as they can, as fast as they can, and when they move, they'll make zero point zero 0.01 worth of Bitcoin feel like it's a luxury asset and not a starter stack. So think about what happens every time something scarce becomes valuable. Who owns the beachfront properties in the world's best cities? Who owns the rarest art, the most exclusive land, and the finest wine collections? Well, it's not the average person, it's the people with endless cash and endless patience. Now replace art, land, and wine with Bitcoin. See, right now, 1 million sats is still within reach. But the moment the wealthy decide they need it, you're no longer buying against the guy down the street. You're buying against empires. Now, here's why this is inevitable. The wealthy aren't stupid. They move slow because they're calculated. They wait for certainty. They wait for the infrastructure to be built. And they wait for the narrative to flip. But when they finally decide that Bitcoin is inevitable, they won't tiptoe in. They'll move billions at once. And when billions of dollars chase a finite asset, prices don't just go up, they reprice reality itself. Now, we're already seeing it in slow motion. Wall Street, building Bitcoin ETFs, sovereign wealth funds, exploring Bitcoin reserves, and billionaires like Michael Saylor buying hundreds of millions at a time. And here's the scary part. They don't care if it's 30,000 or 300,000. They're not looking for cheap, they're looking for survival. Now for them, even 0.01 worth of Bitcoin becomes worth fighting for. So where does that leave you? Now, if you don't have your stack secured before the elites arrive, you're not just late, you're competing with people who can outbid you 1,000 times over. Because when the rich decide they want something scarce, they don't stop until they own it all. So imagine this moment. The rich finally wake up. They realize Bitcoin is the only money they can't corrupt, but they can still buy your freedom if you're foolish enough to sell it. They'll quickly drain the market. They'll take the fractions you ignored and they'll turn 1 million sats into an asset reserved for the wealthy. And you'll be left holding fiat, wondering why the price feels unfair. Because here's the truth. Bitcoin doesn't care about fair. It only cares about who acted early. So here's the real choice. You can sit back, keep waiting for the perfect moment, and one day watch 1 million sats become the privilege of the wealthy, or you can move now, quietly, deliberately, and claim your slice before they drain the table. Now, don't just scroll past this and forget it. Make your future self proud. And if you want more hard truths like this, then don't forget to hit subscribe right now. because the next decade belongs to those who act, not those who wait for permission. Now, if you want to go deeper into this, my ebook Orange Pilled is linked down below, and it's the wake-up call they never wanted you to read. Now, I do also have to chuck this disclaimer in here as well, and I highly suggest just pausing the video and having a little read. Now, if you've made it this far, and if you're looking for something else to watch, then click right here and have a watch of this.